Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LEC matchup.
For now, they're going to go back to base.
I think they're also just unsure as where Shale is. Knew the top side had been cleared out, but
Shao's
wasn't
going
exactly
to get
sure.
collapsed on here.
Yeah.
Goes for the seismic shot, but Ignar and Patrick are on their way. Shao's going to have to flash early, does so. Juhan's still coming across. They can still chase. Juhan flashes forward. There's the grand entrance. And there goes Shao, sent back in a body bag.
What's better than 3-man mid? Well, it's 4-man mid. They just...
Grub's being secured now for Juhan. Dragon is falling on the side of BDS. You see Janky's feeling a lot more confident in his trades in the mid lane. Very close stuff. Ring around, but this time Shao's in a position to stop it.
Yeah, has the wall to try and zone people off if he wants to. Juhan going to spot him here. Immediately going to back away, but I don't think it's the end of the world for Juhan unless he gets caught here.
That's the Weaver's wall. Antonio flashes early. Adam chasing forward. Juhan has a flash of his own, but doesn't have the time to use it as Adam takes him out of the picture.
Nicely done by BDS to capitalize on it. Shale using that to get a ton of value, but they end up going for that bot lane play. And I think that's where it's kind of put them back a step because Juhan hasn't been in a position to get, had to reset, wanted to pick up a Zeke's convergence, and now GIANTX are kind of stepping forward with BDS where they aren't using choke points to their advantage.
Hits onto Nuke, but he's not the target for the rest of GIANTX. Ignar takes the kill, Labrov goes Timber. A seismic shove out by Shea will take a chunk out of Juhan's health bar, but not going to be enough to really perturb him.
It's a bit unfortunate for GIANTX that the kill went over, so you can just TP back to top, and they've leveraged numbers to just force their way through this objective. Jackies goes in. Oh, yep. The play to the Ruin King. We're kind of at that point where you can see Jack is feeling very confident. Of course, no first item.
4 players towards top.
But you are only 1 on the bottom side, and you still have the Tristan on the top end, so I don't like the TP. I was going to say you just match the trade, you still have Rift Herald, but Adam now thinks he can clear out the wave. May not be able to, though.
He survived. Pathmaker out, gets a good double stun, all out coming out. There's the quickness as well. Adam trying to survive this, but he just CC'd for days. Adam dies, TP's in. Costs him his life.
And it's mistakes like this that BDS wouldn't make in the regular season. You have the Rift Herald, so instead of playing for this TP to protect the bot side, you just go for the tier 2 instead. Now, they don't have the numbers advantage, so the Antonio is going to be able to try and clear out this wave, otherwise coming back, Antonio might make the exact same mistake that his counterpart did.
Has to flash away. Has that luxury. Adam did not, running the Ghost, of course, in this game, but because BDS have spent more time around this top side, they're going to lose their tier 1 in mid.
I mean, oh yeah, they definitely will. I was going to question whether or not it would actually fall. Jackies can't afford to spend any more time in bot lane, so he's going to be forced to reset. Ends up being 2 towers traded for 2. That top lane is now a very long lane, which they like.
Problem is, Nuke is on this bottom side, not really in a position to follow up, and his tanks have had to go protect each other, so no real frontline for Ice means that his ult is going to fade, and now GIANTX feel comfortable to re-engage.
There's the quickness. Ignar immediately jumps onto Labrov. The Weaver's wall coming out. Twisted advance saves Labrov for a second. The GIANTX have already felled the tree.
I think there's a window where Nuke can secure that bot tower, but Jackie's is... Oh, I thought Jackie's were going to answer. Very scattered situation here for both teams. BDS still want to contest.
Adam on that front line. Pathmaker immediately into the steadfast. Like, what? Like, GIANTX collapsed well, but BDS were just trying to pincer without any claws.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happened to BDS. It just looks like a complete breakdown in communication, like how they want to approach the game. Down, you've got Jackies who's playing hyper-aggressive, now he's got Ignar and Juhan here, and now they're going to catch Labrov.
Labrov gets a good knockback with the Bramble Smash, but the quickness will still lock him in place. Nature's Grass used for a bit of disengage. Patrick has to flash across the wall. Ice with the lightning crash, looking for the damage. Jackie's caught in the midst of them all, but the Soul Unbound will get him to safety. Antonio on the backline now going forward, knocking Adam down to half. Already Labrov has fallen, and BDS once again just don't quite have the damage. GIANTX walk away wounded. The Antonio stepping a little bit too far away from his team, and Nuke's on the chase. The red buff slow, not enough to get any more out. BDS pushing forward at a numbers disadvantage, TPing in now with Adam. You can see how low Antonio and Patrick are. With double AD carry, this tower will melt.
I mean, it was a fight that was initiated by GIANTX. Soul point. BDS, poor decision by starting off the Baron. I wonder if they were trying to bait a TP out, but I'm not sure who would really TP, because Jackies was with the team in mid lane.
Yeah.
Towards the top side, though, you can already see Ice immediately trying to shove in that mid wave. They would like to use this mid wave to potentially look for the mid lane tower, which is why GIANTX have to stay around this Baron. They may need to start up to pull BDS in.
Patrick beginning to put the damage down onto Lebrov, who no longer has a flash. Glacial Prison behind, the fate sealed, and the game perhaps sealed as well for GIANTX. Lebrov is already down. Alongside him, Sheo will join him in the dirt. GIANTX now have to fight into Nuke and Ice, who are doing everything they can to turn around the 2v5. Jackies goes in, he's busted back. Ice is low, but now Nuke can hop, skip, and a jump forward. A 2v5 for BDS.
What just happened? It looks like the game
Jackies going forward, but look at the Buster. Explosive charge takes away his shield. GIANTX will start up the Baron. Jackies is low, but he can TP back in. The Nature's Grasp, a possibility for Lebrov. No summoners really, apart from Sheo, who has his flash.
Oh,
Jackies
that's huge. His
can't
back is
get away.
interrupted.
Nature's Grasp going in, takes the blast cone. A couple of roots going down, but BDS will now start up the Baron themselves. Ignar looking for that quickness flank, but doesn't have a flash to really get into the pit. The Keeper's verdict, not guilty, as Antonio just charges up and doesn't unleash the helicopter. Lightning crash, the arrow dodge by Ice alongside the Glacial Prison. He finds a kill. The Baron secured by BDS. And on the flip of a coin,
BDS firmly in control of the game with this Baron. Nuke going back to base, completing his 4th item. They will begin their siege. It's been a difficult series for both sides. BDS, they forced the ultimate out from Jackies.
it's huge. No threat really from Jackies on the backline now. Doesn't have the flash, can unbind his soul, but doesn't really have the option to get in there. Weaver's walled down as Juhan gets on the right side of it, but the tower already down, the inhibitor short to follow for BDS. They'll move their way towards the mid lane. Patrick just coming out of base. Antonio trying to get out of this. Keeper's verdict going down. Sheo has a Banshees, and once again, it's just a helicopter for naught, as Antonio doesn't set off the charge. The second inhibitor of the push has been taken down, and BDS have lined them up like dominoes. Bot into mid, into top, another inhibitor tower their target, and objective bounties coming up for GIANTX.
And is it into top 4? That's the big question as the engage comes through.
Pathmaker in, soul unbound, but Jackies doesn't even have a chance to snap back as he's snapped out of his body. Sent packing to the fountain as BDS begin to open up. Patrick and Ignar low. The third inhibitor of this push is going to fall. A minute and a half left on the Baron, and all on a knife edge. This entire series could have gone either way, but in the end, it's BDS's day. Juhan trying to tank up on that front line, but Ice still healthy enough to open up the big guns. The second Nexus tower falls, and BDS have a date with the top 4.
These were the best highlights from today's LEC matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.